Callahan with week 9 Friday. How are you guys doing? Happy almost Pi Day. So we celebrate Pi Day on March 14th, and even though it's about a week away, I still want to talk about it. So go ahead and pause the video, answer the following 3 questions. All right, let's go ahead and create your assignment for today. All right, so we are in Algebra 1, and we're going to go ahead and go to Assignment, Create, Assignment, and today, this is week 9, Friday, for Algebra 1, Semester 2, and today we are going to talk about Pi Day and quadratics. Make sure you guys watch the video in its entirety and check in with me by 8:40 a.m. for Friday. Upload your assignment. Your grades will be updated by Monday by 3 p.m. All right, you guys, so with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the breakdown of what we're going to be doing today. This is a breakdown for your topics and things I'm going to be discussing. We're going to continue on your notes with completing the square. You're going to need a color paper and pick any 3 videos and to copy down 2 examples from the following link. I'm going to go over my 6 examples on quadratic equations. And we're also going to be celebrating Pi Day as well. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at our guided notes for week 9 Friday. We're going to go ahead and start off with the following on this page, and then we're going to move on to quadratic formula. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit about your warm-up. Your warm-up block is due today, so make sure you go to the very end of your packet, and you need to make sure that, let's see here. You need to make sure that you have the very last page of your warm-up block. And we need to fill out that piece. So if you're not sure what that is going to be, let me go ahead and show you guys. Okay, so we want to go ahead and turn over to the very end of your warm-up block, which is going to look something like this. Go ahead and count how many boxes you have. Write down the number of boxes you have completed. Give me your participation points for the last 9 weeks, your preparation, and then do the following reflection. Make sure you turn this in to me when I see you on Monday, or else you will have a 0 for the 300 points because that is important. All right, you guys. Next we're going to do is we are going to take a look at your guided notes for quadratic equation. So we're going to start off with the following right here with completing the square, okay? First thing I'm going to do is I would like you guys to go ahead and read the steps right here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pick the first one. So first thing I'm going to do is I want to go ahead and add a 4x plus blank, move the -5 over, so it's a +5 plus blank. Step number 1, isolate the x squared plus b. We did that. Well, actually, that's step number 2. Just kidding. Step 2. Step 3, take 1/2 of the middle number, so 4 divided by 2 squared, which is going to give me a 4, and then add the 4 on both sides. Step 4, square the results. So this piece right here is always going to be the middle number divided by 2, which is 2. On the right side, you guys have a 9. Then step 6, you're going to go ahead and use the square root properties and we'll solve it. Opposite of a square root, or square is a square root. So the x plus 2 equals plus or minus 3. Go ahead and subtract the 2. Negative 2 plus or minus 3. You're going to have two different answers. Negative 2 plus 3, which is a 1. Negative 2 minus 3, which is a negative 5. And that is your answer. So now I want you to pause the video and go ahead and try this one. And the answer is right there. All right, I'm going to try this next one. So x squared plus 10x, move your 9 over, plus blank equals a negative 9 plus blank. From there, I'm going to go ahead and take the middle number, which is 10, divided by 2, and then square it. Then from here, I am going to get a 25. So let's add 25 to the left, 25 to the right. I'm going to factor this part out. So that's an x plus 5 squared equals 16. Opposite of a square is a square root. So x plus 5 equals plus or minus 4. Subtract the 5. You have a negative 5 plus or minus 4. So you have two different answers, negative 5 plus 4, negative 5 minus 4, which is a negative 1 and a negative 9. Now that I did this, go ahead and you try the next one, and the answer is given to you. All right, so after this, we're going to go ahead and try quadratic formula, which is exactly the same concept. Go ahead and read this part right here. All right, so first things first, identify your A, B, and C. From there, you're going to go ahead and put that into the equation, negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac all the way over 2a. Let's go ahead and clear this up a little bit. 4 times 4 is a 16. 25 minus 16 is going to give me a 9. What's the square root of 9? That's going to be a 3 divided by 2. And you want to switch this. So negative 5 plus 3 is a negative 2 divided by 2. Negative 5 minus 3 is a negative 8 divided by 2. So you have two different answers. Now I want you guys to try this one and check your answer on the right. All right, let's do one more. That's the last one here. This one, A is going to be 1, B is 2, C is negative 15. So negative B plus or minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC all the way over 2A. So looking inside the square root, 4 double negative is a positive. 6 and 4 is 64. So the square root of 64 is 8. So negative 2 plus or minus 8 over 2. Well, let's separate it. Negative 2 plus 8 is a 6 over 2. Negative 2 minus 8 is a negative 10 over 2. So my first answer is a 3. My second answer is a negative 5. Now I want you guys to try this one and check with your answer. All right, so now that we talked about completing the square and quadratic formula, we're now going to go over a little bit of something with Pi Day. So this is what I want you guys to do. Oh, and I will give it to you, except I can't see it. I can't find it. So give me 1 second. Let me go find it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to go ahead and do a thing called a... Uh-oh, let's see. What is going on? Hold on 1 second. We're going to go ahead and do a thing called a plot out pi inspired art. So what you're going to do is on a separate piece of paper, draw 10 dots around the paper and make a decagon, which is a 10-sided polygon, kind of like what I have here. Then you're going to go ahead and assign one color to each dot. Like so. Although I have to say, like, I don't have enough colors on this thing, so that's okay. So let's take a look here. Okay. And you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So make sure you label it. Next thing that we're going to do is we'll start off with 3. So here is number 3. 3 connects the 1. So I'm going to go from 3 to 1, then to 1 to 4, 4 to back to 1, then 1 to 5, from 5 to 2, 2 to 6, 6 to 5, 5 to 3, 3 back to 5, and then 5 to 8. And essentially you're just making up like kind of like a diagram with this. So you're going to continue this until you are completed with the entire digits of pi, which is going to take you a little bit of time. All right, you guys, as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.